just get up just to get up. I'm heading back to my grandmother's house after dropping my sister off at the airport. Part of our conversation that we were having had me thinking about a theme. Well, a couple of things. I remember there was a time in my life, a long time back, because this is not recent, but there was a time when I used to be disappointed often by people because I live my life a certain way. I'm somebody who does the things that I say that I'm going to do for the most part within reason. I'm somebody who shows up when I say that I'm going to show up, etc. And other people weren't providing that. And in addition, I had relationships with people where there wasn't any equity. And basically what I mean by that is that I was doing a lot more for them than they were for me. I was expecting them to bring the same things that I was bringing to the table for them, for me. And I realized over time that that's not always going to happen. Now, to avoid that disappointment, to avoid that constant feeling of disappointment, you have to realize that you cannot set the bar for somebody else. You cannot set the bar for somebody else. What I mean by that is that the person is going to be who they are going to be. So if you choose to have them around, you have a couple of options. Option one is to just accept whatever it is that they do bring to the table. Or option two, don't accept it and don't associate with them. Now that sounds probably really black and white, but it's the honest truth of the matter. Because option three, which a lot of people do, is just continue to feel disappointed. I feel like aside from myself, there's very few people that I can depend on in this life. And even those people that I have been able to depend on and I feel like I can depend on, I still always have it in my mind that they're not always going to be able to be there for me in the timing that I need them there for, or in the capacity that I need them for. Like, even if they've been there for me a million times in the past, there's a chance that the 1,000,001th time they won't be there. Maybe they have their own stuff going on. So that would be my morning message for y'all. Don't expect you from other people. Don't expect to be able to define the bar for someone else. Now, when I say that, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't set the bar. You can definitely set the bar of what you expect from somebody else and let them know, like, this is my expectation. And then they have a right to either meet your expectation or not, and just not be there. But what I'm saying is, you're not going to change who they are fundamentally because of what you expect. you can change temporarily what somebody does, like their behavior, but you can't change who they are. So eventually they're going to go back to their default, and they may even resent you for your request. So that's my quick message. I'm hoping to get out and get that content I was telling you guys about last night, those who are on my live. This is technically my last day here in Canada. I'll be here in Canada tomorrow, but I'm traveling tomorrow, so this is my last day of just chilling here. So I'm gonna enjoy it the best that I can, and hope all of you have a great day. For those who celebrate Memorial Day, I hope you have a great day off. Have a great positive day. I saw you on Tamron show. Yeah. I met Tamron twice, actually. I met Tamron, I think sometime last year at the end of the first show that I ever went to. And then this one that I went to with my sister, Tamron, we met Tamron briefly at the end. She was so nice. She was shaking people's hands and giving people hugs and taking pictures. It's funny because I don't even watch the Tamron Hall show, but it's one of my favorite ones to attend. I don't really watch daytime television, actually. Aside from if I go into a show, I'll watch that episode back. Wow, I'm surprised that some guests said they didn't have a good experience with her. I don't know what happened with them, but I've always had a good experience when I've been there. She's one of actually the nicer ones out of all the ones that I've gone to. Some of the other ones, they're not really interactive during the commercial breaks. Like The View, you go into The View, it's just a show. Like, you get there, they don't really talk to you. They don't talk to you in between the breaks. And the minute the show turns off, they are out of there. They're not taking pictures and talking to nobody. And The View is actually in the same building as the Tamron Hall show. She asked them some hard questions. I think I forgot. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can understand that. Her questions can be definitely hard hitting, but I think that's also just part of what makes her her. Like, she's a little bit different than most. I feel like a lot of the others have really screened questions. I mean, probably everyone has screened questions to an extent, but I feel like other people's questions are a bit more light on daytime television versus hers. But hey, her show is really successful, so a lot of people like that. But some people won't, because that's how it goes. It's just like my page. There's a lot of people who like my content, what I bring to the table. There's some people who don't. I'm fine with that. She's probably fine with that too. I mean, she's been around for a while. Even though her show has only been on for a few years, she's been around for a long time, so. But yeah, anyways, hope everyone has a great Monday, and we'll talk soon.